What's up, guys? Devildog Gamer here, and the 1.55 Royal Armor update is out, and we're going to be taking a look at the Conqueror, the Tier 5 British main battle tank. So before we get into it, a little bit about this tank. This tank was a design that was started in the late era of World War II, and actually finished up in the 50s, mid-50s, and became the main battle tank station in West Germany, along with the American M60s to kind of stop the Soviet rush. When it was built, it was very advanced, but it quickly got pushed on the back burner when the Centurion got a 105mm gun. Kind of made it obsolete. Now, this thing was a heavy tank, had a lot of armor, was very slow, but could handle terrain very, very well, and was fitted with a 120mm gun. It was meant to be a long-range main battle tank, so it would be taking out tanks at long range, not up close. But the success of the Centurion really kind of just threw this thing on the back burner. Now, this thing was in service from 1955 to 1966, and about 185 were built. So it wasn't really in full use, but what we're going to do in War Thunder is we're going to compare this to the M60, because it was a West German anti-Soviet rush tank. I feel like the best thing we could do is compare this to the M60, because those, I feel like they go hand in hand. And to be honest, those are the two tanks I want to compare it to. Okay, so here we go. It's armor. Now, this is where things get a little sketchy here. Now, its turret, relatively good. Effective thickness, about 240. 277. Right around here, we got a nice slope, so it's 222mm. We got a 59-degree slope, so this is good, 228mm. This, right here, the lower glacis, is a problem. It's got a 44-degree slope, but it still only accounts for effective thickness of 108mm. That's no bueno. Also, if we go right over here, you can see that, you'll see later that I get some kills here. Let's see, the effective thickness is around 180. This area right here, even though it's a little bit spaced, is still a weak point, and you'll see why in a video later. The side, we got 94 at 18 degrees, 51. I mean, this thing is definitely, it kind of reminds me of the Leopard 1. The Leopard 1 has some good top armor, lower glacis bad, and just weak armor all around the sides. And that's how I feel like you're gonna have to play this tank. When you look at the X-ray, you still kind of got a Leopard 1 issue here. You got some ammo right up in the front. Ammo scattered throughout the turret ring, which is nice. I like that, but with this ammo rack here, I would want to find a balance to eliminate that fully, because that is a huge death trap just waiting to happen. But I like the spacing of the armor and the ammo in the turret ring. I really like that. I feel like that'll do really awesome. So it's definitely cool. It's about 66 tons. Battle rating 7.7. It's tier 5. Max speed 21 miles an hour. Not that good. Not that good a speed. It's definitely, you're going to get outrun by Leopard 1s to get some kills. So let's go take a look over at the M60, which I totally don't have up in my lineup. Nice job, Devildog. I actually don't have it in my lineup at all. Okay. So there we go. Let's take a look at the M60. So the M60, 105mm. Let's go take a look at the armor. Getting a little better here. 263, 229. I mean, you're going to take a little bit more hits in this thing than you would actually, take with the Conqueror. So I feel like the M60 might be the obvious choice. I feel like if you're looking for, and of course the ammo spacing is just horrid in the M60, but with the frontal armor, you're going to survive a little bit more. So I feel like it's between the two. Now, unfortunately, since this just released, getting into a match is definitely hard. So we had to do a few arcade battles, but that definitely put us up against some tier 5s to kind of see exactly what you're going to be up against and kind of what issues you fall into. So we did a few matches, and at the end of the few matches, we'll kind of talk about what I feel like this tank compares to, and how good it is, and its weaknesses and its shortcomings. So take a look at these few clips of me using it in here, and we'll talk about it at the end. Okay, guys? Alright, we're out in the Conqueror, and of course we're doing arcade because the queue times for realistic are insane because everybody's playing tier 1 British tanks. So the only people playing tier 5 seem to be the guys in realistic. So unfortunately we gotta play arcade. But it's gonna give us a nice perspective of how the Conqueror does against other tier 5 tanks. So it'll be interesting to play and see how it works. So we got the Sabo rounds loaded. I have a few Hesh rounds, which really aren't going to do much. I'm sure I'm not going to use them. But this tank is definitely nice. The gun on it is awesome. Definitely excited to find out what this gun can do. The one part that I'm worried about is the lower glacis, and you know, of course, the side armor and the rear armor is pretty terrible. So it kind of feels like I'm playing a Leopard almost with the armor wise. But it's not as fast, so we're gonna have to kind of see how this works out. I'm just gonna bypass that 103 and try to get on the hill as fast as I can. T-44 far. I don't know if I should take a shot on that T-44 or not. Yeah, I'm gonna take a shot on that T-44. Why not? Undamaged. Ricochet. Ooh, detract.
We can't move. Allied forces have captured a zone.
He's moving along. He's definitely worried. Okay, he's moving. Oh shit, a Yag Tiger. Yag Tiger moving through the open. He's hit. Oh, come on, that was an ammo rack. And you know it. Oh, T-92. Come on. Hurry up, load. Ricochet. Alright, let's get off this hill before I get fucking murdered. Shit. Detract. Okay, T-44 down. We're slowly repairing. We're looking a little less worse for wear here. SU-100Y, or SU-100. Okay, so we'll slowly move down into this defilade here. We're reloading here. Almost got murdered. Okay, I'm safe from the Yag Tiger for right now. Seems like everybody and their mother's going for it. Didn't get too far penetration on him with the, Okay, I'm gonna bypass him. I'm gonna wait for a reload, though, before I push in completely. Notable Warfers. G34-85. I might be able to get him real quick. Yep. Hit. Oh, 103 coming in. Whoa, an M26 over there. Oh, come on. Come on, Fokker Wolves. Okay, G34-85's down. Panther 2 across the way. Oh, wow. He got me. Where'd he penetrate? Look at that. Look at that. That's insane. Panther 2, man. Wow. Alright, we're on the jungle map this time. Hopefully we can do a little better. I eliminated the Hesh rounds. I feel like that was the frontal ammo area that got hit by the Panther 2. So we'll see how this works. How well it actually does. Leopard 1's following me. I'm gonna have to try to play this tank like the Leopard 1. But I'm not as fast. And the reverse isn't as good, nearly as good as the Leopard 1. So it's going to be interesting to try to play. I feel like this tank needs a balance to it in the way you play it. And it's just a matter of determining how you're going to play it. IS-4M, shit. Yeah, Leopard 1, come take a peek with me, man. Same with you, T-54. You guys draw the fire, I'll pick up the kill. How does that sound? Does that sound awesome? That sounds awesome. Playing with fire here. Playing with fire. Woo! Leopard 1 down. This gun on the Conqueror is definitely amazing. Alright, let's keep pushing up. There's a T-54 right over here. There's a few things over here that we could actually use. Wish I could actually shoot over this berm, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. Shit. Got over here. Panther 2, what else? Gun depression on this thing isn't really the best. I think I could actually get up in this little space right here. IS-4M. Shit, and a Panther 2. Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna slowly back up over here. T-54 right there. Shit, and I feel like this P-47 is gonna come for me too. Definitely more artillery fire on me. T-54 down. Suicider. So lame. Tiger E, Leopard 1, Panthers, IS-4s, T-44s, T-45s. Pretty much everything on that enemy list can kill me from the side. I feel like I like the Conqueror, I like the gun, but I feel it's a lightly armored M60 is what I feel like I'm playing. And, you know, as much as I'd like to say get this, I would almost say go for the M60 first and then do the Conqueror after. Because I feel like this, I don't know, I just feel like it doesn't shrug hits as well as the M60 does. The M60 can take a beating, man. It really can, but this thing, I mean, you get hit, I mean, detract, everything penetrates you. Bye-bye. Okay, T-44 down. Let's let the IS-2 jump up in that same position, too. Why not, buddy? You know you're going up there. I mean, you know you are. I know you are. How are you, is the question. No, he's backing off. Okay. Got some enemy tanks all over the place. Oh, IS-4. There we go. IS-4, T-44, all kinds of stuff. Really? You know you... Oh, wow, that was a ricochet? Interesting. Nope. Okay, Panther dead. Let's see if that T-34 is feeling squirrely. T-44 is feeling squirrely again. Probably not. I feel like it might be safe to cross now. Yeah. Oh, no, he's feeling squirrely. Stand corrected. He's hit. Fuel tank leak, all kinds of stuff. There's big stuff over here. We're gonna have to move. Let that T-44 do his thing. Hopefully we get around the corner before we get hit. That one on the hill is kind of scary. Yeah, there's a lot of heavy tanks over here on the left. There's an IS-4 over on the left, T-34-85. We'll drop him first, and then push on that IS-4. Hopefully. shit. How did that Tiger 2 even hit me? That's the question of the day. Really? T-34, you're gonna push up on me? A Conqueror. You, sir, are in no position right now to peek on a Conqueror. Please continue your ridiculous push-up here. IS-4 is starting to peek. Alright, let's back up just a little bit. Kind of keep an eye over there. There he is. He's trying to peek. Okay. IS-4 might get the turret shot here. Fuck. Okay, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait on him. I think he's on to our game. 234. Oh wow! Nice follow-up shot, friend. Okay, so we're doing a little better here. ISU, T-34-85 over there. IS-4's peeking again. Come on. As much as I don't like arcade, it is kind of fun. Come on. This AI tank's gonna make me lose this kill. The IS-4 knows what's going on here game-wise. Oh shit. He's pushing hard. Oh, right from the front. I bet you that was the lower glacis too. Nope, in the turret. Just surrounded. So it's the only thing, arcade, man. Everybody knows where you're at. Alright guys, so let's talk a bit about the Conqueror. We did a few arcade matches, and I also did a few realistic, which I didn't put in because they were just mainly on Eastern Europe, and this tank is not an up-close and personal brawler, unlike the M60 and some of the other Tier 5 tanks, like the Tier 10. This definitely is not up close. But the frontal armor is definitely good. If you don't get hit in the lower glacis, you could take a few hits. I definitely do enjoy that. The side armor, very, very, very weak. You know, some T-34-85s are able to get some pens on it. Definitely, you got to watch out for the sides and the back. Kind of treat it like a less mobile Leopard 1. The gun on it is amazing. I mean, even with, you get the Sabo round, and at 500 meters, you're getting 359 millimeters of penetration. I mean, that's awesome. Definitely really, really awesome. So the gun on it is perfect. The mobility is where I feel like its main weakness is. If I feel it's armored like the Leopard 1, and you got to play it like the Leopard 1, but it's less mobile than the Leopard 1. So you're going to have to play it like a weak M60. Now, if you want a Tier 5 tank that's going to do some really badass and, you know, help you survive a few hits while you learn Tier 5, go for the M60. If you're a British fanatic, or you want a tank that's going to show you where your weaknesses are and show you, you know, where you made mistakes, the Conqueror is definitely going to be that tank. It definitely can hold its own, but at the same time, if you make the simplest of mistakes, you're not going to be able to recover from it. Unlike the M60, you could sit out in the field, get hit 15 times, and be like, okay, I think I'm doing something wrong here. Not the Conqueror. You will go out into a field and you will die, and you'll be like, I shouldn't have gone out in that field. But definitely like it. It's a nice, enjoyable tank. The gun on it's really, really nice. Definitely excited for the British tech tree. Excited to do more War Thunder videos with it. If you want to see a tank, let me know in the comments below. I'll do a little video on the tank. We'll be able to see what we get. But hopefully as the weeks progress, matchmaking will get better and realistic. We can take more stuff out in a realistic, which will be awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.